Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm tylauren on my social channels. If you don't follow me, you definitely should. Today's video is all about skincare. Skincare I've been using forever, skincare that I use in the winter months, skincare that I've just recently tried and have been obsessed with, a little bit of everything. So that's why I'm coming at you bare skin. I'm not gonna lie, I have a little bit of mascara on my lashes because it's time for a fill. I am bare skin and low-key a little gray. I am losing color. It is January 25th, so I am in the midst of winter in New York, New Jersey, New York. So I wanted to kind of come bare skin to show you kind of how my skin is looking because I use these products and I'm pretty happy with it, even though I am gonna get my menstrual in like a day or two, but no active breakouts, so that's really exciting. But I do have some like hyperpigmentation, which is normal. So if you're stressing it and you're going through it, you're not alone, honey. Also, yes, my Christmas tree is still up. Like I said, it's January 25th. I love a Christmas tree. I live alone. I don't got no mans. I don't got no kids. So a Christmas tree to me is like, it's like a roommate, you know? It just makes me feel warm and I love it. So anybody that's gonna comment about my Christmas tree, because I'm not sure when this is gonna be edited and posted, please don't. Okay? And if you love Christmas and you love a Christmas tree and yours is still up, then comment below and let me know if it is. So I'm not gonna be actually using the products and layering them on my skin. I'm gonna be more talking about them and what I love about them. Everything's gonna be linked below. It's gonna be on my LTK so you can easily access it. And if you have any questions about anything that has to do with skin, let me know and let's get right into it. Okay, first up is the Shiseido Perfect Cleansing Oil. I love this cleansing oil because first of all, it's an oil. I prefer an oil when it comes to taking off my makeup. I don't use this every day. I use it if I'm taking off my makeup in the middle of the day because I'm usually the type of girl that takes off their makeup in the shower. If I don't, then sometimes I'll have my lashes that are like brand spanking new and I'll use like a makeup wipe to kind of clean around it so it's not too harsh. And then I'll kind of stay away from my eyelashes when I'm using a cleansing oil just because it kind of loosens the glue. But I do love this because it just makes my skin feel so good after. It kind of gives you like an extra moisture when it comes to doing like your whole skincare routine. So I've been using this for, I want to say, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 years. Next is another Shiseido product. It is the Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Eye Cream. I hope I said that right. So this is to be applied last on your skincare routine. I recently fell in love with it because I was kind of lost when it came to eye cream. And then I went to get a facial one day and she was like this like 6-year-old magical woman that was telling me that if you don't forget anything in your skincare routine once you hit 30, just make sure it's not your eye cream. And I'm like, damn girl, like I don't even use the eye cream. So Shiseido invited me on this staycation. It was incredible. I stayed at the Equinox Hotel. I'm like, did I do a YouTube video on it? I'm not sure, but I did some type of content on it. And I fell in love with this because I love Shiseido products and I also needed an eye cream in my life. And this one has like significantly changed the game. Shiseido products are incredible, but I love this eye cream because you can like quickly see a difference. This is actually a new bottle. I've been using it ever since and I can literally see such a difference like when you pair it with certain products that I'm also gonna mention. If you are looking for an eye cream, Shiseido is more on the pricier end. If you are over 30, there are certain things you should be investing in. It is your skincare and it is your eye cream. So this is phenomenal. Next up is like one of my tried and true cleansers that I've been using for probably 5+ years. It is just such a simple formula and I just love it so much. It's the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser and it's for all skin types. I love this cleanser because it just does exactly what it needs to do. It doesn't have some like funky fragrance. It doesn't have crazy like beads in it. It doesn't have some amazing like big foaming like aesthetic. No, it's just a clean, easy cleanser that does the job. It gets off all the excess that like you might leave on from like makeup removing. It just smells really good. It's like gentle formula and it just does the job. And I love Fresh products. I've loved them for a really long time. Really works good when you're layering other products from like other brands. I don't have extremely sensitive skin, but this is like rich in amino acids and it can be used on all skin types, which I think is like a really big plus. Next up is a tried and true product that I will never remove from my routine because it is just that good. And I know you guys have heard of it. It is the Polish Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. This really changed the game for me. I struggle with pores. You can probably see. I struggle with hyperpigmentation, which you can probably see. And that's okay, you know, we all do, especially if you have any type of melanin in your skin. And I just always have like a lot of blackheads on my nose. I need to kind of do like extractions or get a facial sometime soon, but you can see it, like you can see them. And this exfoliant really helps me with all of that. I've been slacking a little bit because I got a little too comfortable because my skin got really great and then I wasn't doing my regular skincare routine the way I should have. So I think that's kind of where I'm suffering. And I'm a little hormonal. I'm about to get my menstrual in a day or two, but whatever. This is really great. And I think that like, it's just the best version of a liquid exfoliant for me. Liquid exfoliants can be a little harsh depending on the skin type that you have. Like I said before, I'm not really sensitive, so a lot of products work for me, but some work better than others. It unclogs and shrinks in large pores, need that. Smooths an even skin tone, I need that. It's very lightweight, liquid absorb, and absorbs quickly. I also think it's not very harsh, so that's why I love it. I recommend this to kind of like everyone when it comes to an exfoliant. I use this like every other day, sometimes every day, but I think when you first start, it should be used like, you know, sparingly because it is an exfoliant and it has BHA in it. In my opinion, I think everybody should try it, test it on your hand, you know, do your research, and I love it, and I need to get the king size one because this one is almost done. Next product is something that I literally cannot live without, and I've been using it for probably like 8 to 7 years because it's just that good and I go through bottles of it so quickly. I always travel with it. I always use it when I'm home. I just always use it because it's just that good. It's the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. On the bottle, it says a replenishing elixir of pure essential oils and distilled botanicals to visibly restore the appearance of skin by morning. I use this stuff every single day, sometimes twice a day, in the morning and in the night. I don't know what it does. I know it restores moisture, obviously, back into my skin. When I don't use it, I can honestly say that my skin is just dull and dry. With the combination of the moisturizer that I'm gonna show you, is just like phenomenal. Like it is just so freaking good. And I always thought I never needed moisturizer. I never needed moisture because I was so greasy and so oily, but it's kind of crazy because oily skin literally needs that. It needs moisture. And once I kind of started to learn my skin, and then also my skin kind of went from oily to combo, this saved my life. It just makes me feel so good. And when I say like it makes me feel, I've never had dry skin in my life, so I never realized how painful the stress and struggles y'all go through. And I have combo skin. My skin kind of changes throughout the year and the seasons or whatever. And when I tell you that this is my ride or die through every single season, this is my ride or die through every single season. I've gone through so many of them. I think like maybe like 4 in a year. And I kind of just douse my skin in it, A little pricey, but very worth it. Now that moisturizer that I just told you that I kind of pair with it, good skincare doesn't always cost $200. Good skincare doesn't have to be just from Sephora and Ulta or Blue Mercury or any of the fancy places. It can be from CVS, it can be from Target, it can be from Walgreens, and it can just be from your local pharmacy. Pond's, I love the 24-hour moisturizer. And this is for dry to very dry skin, and I don't have very dry to dry skin, but when I tell you, I just love the way my skin drinks this moisturizer up. It's not for everybody. Some people prefer a $100 moisturizer. Me, I prefer I think this is like 13 bucks. I prefer a $13 moisturizer. But when I tell you this has never steered me wrong, it has never steered me wrong. So when it comes to a moisturizer, my biggest thing was I don't want something that's gonna clog my pores. I don't want it to feel sticky. I don't want it to feel gross. I wanna be able to wear it under makeup. And this moisturizer, like no matter how many moisturizers I try, this is just the Old Faithful. It just feels so good on my skin paired with the Kiehl's oil. I really can't complain, and it's so affordable. And yeah, shout out to Pond's because it's been around for as long as it's been around because it does the damn job and it does it well. Next up is a recent favorite that I posted on my Instagram not too long ago because y'all were like, what are you using on your skin? This is crazy. Like your under eye looks amazing. For me, skincare, I try to keep it as simple as possible. I'm showing you all of these products, but I'm not using an 18-step skincare routine every day. I'm not that girl. Less is more is always the way to go for me. But when I found this Pharmacy Honey Glow 17% Resurfacing Acid Serum, I didn't even find it 2 months ago. I had it and I was always scared to use it because the words acid really freak me out. And resurfacing really immediately make me think of this really bad facial that I had years ago. So I've always stayed away from words like that because I was like, I'm never gonna recover. Saw a couple TikToks and I saw a couple girls using it and I saw like different types of skin types using it. And I was like, you know what? I have this. I have this in my archive. I have it in my drawer upstairs with all of these products that I have never used because I'm scared to use them because they have words like peel, resurfacing, acid on it. And I was like, no go, until I have enough information. When I tell y'all this has transformed my skin, I'll never stop using it again. I'll never stop. Like it is phenomenal. When I tell you it not only fixes my pores, it brightens my skin, it helps with my under eye, it evens my skin tone, and it is a little pricey. But again, if you are 30 plus, and even if you're not, if you're gonna invest in one thing, invest in skincare because honey, I know we're all trying to look 25 forever. One thing I will say, which I have over here in my pile, is find a good SPF and do not wear this without it. Because SPF and the word like acid and serum and resurfacing, best friends, locked in. Don't do it without it. One thing I'll say is if you get this, make sure you get an SPF because you will need it and it will save your life. Don't forget that step. Now to get into an SPF that I love. There's a few of them, but this is the one that I go to and have used for so long that has never steered me wrong. I finished the big bottle, so I only have the small bottle, but it's the Glow Oil from Supergoop. It is a broad spectrum sunscreen. It has SPF 50 in it, and it's just the best. I love Supergoop. It just makes my skin feel so good. And also if I don't use a moisturizer that day and I'm rushing, it kind of moisturizes my skin while also being an SPF. So that's why I love it. And I get the small bottle, I get the big bottle, and I just love it. It's one of my favorite SPFs. There's so many different SPFs that I love. I also love the Shiseido SPF, but that one is the one that I found first in my main skincare box. And I was like, I need to talk about this because it's just so good. It layers really well, feels really good on the skin. It's for everybody. Please wear your SPF. This is me begging you to please wear SPF every single day. Thank you. I know this list is like freaking long, but I needed to do this. I need to like have somewhere that y'all can find all of my favorite skincare products in one place. So this YouTube video it is. So bear with me, we're almost done. Now for breakout. I love The Ordinary. Immediately wear it. I sleep with it overnight. Oh no. I'm not even gonna lie. When I'm filming and it's getting past like 10 minutes, I need a snack. Also, my tripod that I had my DJI on just decided to break down. So, a little intermission. We'll return shortly. Shout out to Eternal Water. It's my favorite water. Hoping that this thing doesn't fall again, because that would be really annoying. Pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. Okay. Now to kind of talk about blemishes and what I use for mine. These are my two favorite products. It is The Ordinary Niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. I love this because it's affordable and it freaking works. It's just like a real simple product. I wear it to go to sleep, and I always like whenever I'm about to break out, whenever I'm gonna get my menstrual, whenever I can already see a pimple forming, I literally put this on it and it helps it so quickly. Now this bottle's embarrassing, but I've used it to the tippy bottom. I don't get a lot of breakouts. I don't have like acne prone skin depending on what's going on in my life. I feel like when I'm super stressed is when I really break out, or if I eat really bad, that's when I break out. Both of these together, the different gel, you can get it from Target, also very affordable, and The Ordinary Niacinamide together. I think this is more like spot treatment-y, and this is kind of more for the entire face. Honestly, this stuff, I'd be waking up and the pimple is gone, like completely moved out, erased, and away from my face. So I love it, and I just think it really, really works. And don't sleep on drugstore products, please, because they are actually really good. Now I left my favorite product of all time for last, because you save the best for last. And some of y'all probably will laugh at me, but I am a budget Betty. Before I was an influencer, I didn't know anything about fancy products. I didn't know anything really that was going on in Sephora. I used what my mom used, which was MAC, Clinique, Shiseido, but I didn't buy them myself because they were super expensive. So my go-to beauty product that I'll always forever love, and I don't care what anybody says, I don't care if it's bad for you, I don't care if, you know, it doesn't work for some people, it's the best product in my opinion, and it'll always be the best product. And that is good old Vaseline. This bottle is tired and sad and used and kind of embarrassing, and when I zoom into it, the product photo of this, you're gonna be like, ew, Ty, get a new Vaseline. But when I tell you, Vaseline will always be that girl. She will always be that girl, okay? I know some of y'all love Aquaphor, and it's good. And I know y'all love Carmex, and it's fine. But nothing's ever gonna beat Vaseline, because Vaseline is that girl. She's a ride or die, and she will always show up for you. To take off makeup, chapstick, for dryness, for ashiness, you can use it from the top of your head to the bottom of your toe. It is the greatest thing ever, and I love it. I've been using it for years. It's something that was always in my family. It was always in my house. It was always in my bathroom. I can't live without it. If you've never used Vaseline or you're completely against it, I'm sorry. And yeah, this is just my number one, and I will forever use it. And no matter what I try for my lips, nothing will ever work as good as Vaseline. Jesus Christ. Can I just finish this video, please? Can I just finish this video without you breaking? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am currently holding my camera because it is falling because the tripod is not working anymore. Below, and come on, Jesus. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I loved making it for you. I love chatting skincare. I think it's a very like sensitive topic for everyone, and I know it's definitely not easy, especially as a woman, your skin changes all the time, so it's really hard to master it. If you guys have any questions about any of the products that I chatted about today, let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.